we're gonna try this again. Hopefully works a bit better this time. Right, so this is Avalon Hill's diplomacy. Paradox Interactive's diplomacy, rather. All diplomacy is Avalon Hill's diplomacy. This is the same game I streamed on Monday? I think it was Monday. And I'm gonna be streaming it again, but this time as Austria. So, where is Austria in this list? It is the first one, which is also what my character looks like just generally, so you won't see that changed. I've been thinking about maybe changing some of the AI settings here. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, because I assume they've been set to these as for a reason, but we'll just have a look at what... Oh, okay, so the avatars are all different AIs. I'll mess around with these at some point, but I think for now we're just gonna leave them as they are. And of course, hard AI. See how hard that is as Austria, as opposed to Italy. Austria, of course, being in one of the most volatile positions on the board. So if all the AIs pile in at the start, there's not a huge amount I can do about it. Which means I do actually need to negotiate this time. Specifically, with this guy, Italy. So let's see what we can get him to agree to. Maybe we can get him to agree to an alliance. If not, a non-aggression pact would work. For what we're looking for, anyway. So, of course, the AIs take a little bit of time to decide on what they will do. Quite a bit of time in some cases. I think disabling the suggestions menu does help it, although I'm not sure. In general, my Austrian opening would involve going to Albania, going to Serbia. This still hasn't been responded to. Alright. And going to Galicia, because I always arrange a bounce with Russia there. I think going to Galicia in this case is still important, because Russia... Ooh, Italy doesn't want the alliance. Maybe they will allow for a non-aggression pact. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Here we go. Non-aggression pact. So, non-aggression pact might have a slightly higher chance of working. We'll see what happens there. Again, takes a little bit of time to respond. It might be because I've put the turn timer on 30 minutes. It doesn't need to be 30 minutes. I could put it on a shorter amount of time. I just figured it didn't matter enough to change it. Italy scraps that idea as well, so Vienna going to Trieste might be a better idea, just in case he opens this way. I think the Italian AI is more inclined to open in the Lepanto style, going down to Apulia and then going to the Ionian Sea, but I don't know if he's inclined to attack Trieste or not. I am wondering if maybe I can make this a demilitarized zone. Because that would constitute, well, him not moving into it. which would be nice for me. I don't know why I'm discussing all this with him. He will probably just stab me if I do make an agreement with him, because that's what the AI, hard AI has done in my experience. If he doesn't agree to this, I may need to change this to moving to Trieste. Yes, I think I do need to. Which leaves Galicia open, which I'm not too happy about. I'm just going to hope that the Russian opens in the same way he opened in my Italy game, and goes here and here. I suppose we'll see. But yeah, it's worth a shot. Of course, an alternative would be drafting a demilitarized zone here with Russia. And hold on a second, I have to check something. So I'm tabbing out for a moment. Alright, well. Oh, was it? I heard clapping. I heard clapping. So we have an agreement with Russia to demilitarize Galicia. That's... Board? Board, please. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what just happened, but at least it didn't crash. Alright, so we have Budapest moving Serbia right now, Trieste to Albania, and Vienna to Trieste with a non-aggression pact with Russia. Not a non-aggression pact, a demilitarized zone rather. That's very clearly the best moveset that we can do. Yep. And I am going to put these moves through, and we will see if Italy did go in for the stab. Of course, they could go for the slightly more sensible attack of going around Tyrolia and into Venice. But... oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I figured the AIs would be more likely to just go straight for the center. And Russia breaks the demilitarized zone immediately. So, that's hard AIs for you. What do you know? Oh, you probably got your first experience of some of the grunting. It gets better than that. But that's the first of it. Right, now. Difficult situation. Albania really wants to go to Greece here. Not the Ionian Sea, to Greece. And Serbia supports that move. Negotiating evidently doesn't work. Vienna kind of needs to support, well, to prevent moves into both of these, which is annoying. Getting a double build. Oh, okay. Getting a double build is not helpful if you have nowhere to build. So I don't really want to move Serbia back. And in any case, if Serbia does go back, then there's nothing I can do. Then I don't gain Serbia anyway, so that would be a bit of an issue. I think holding Trieste is more important than holding Budapest in this scenario, blocking in the Italian armies. That said, Budapest is also fairly important. But I think Trieste is more important. So I will defend Trieste, and I will leave Budapest. Hopefully Russia doesn't go for it. Maybe he does. We'll find out on the next turn. Trying to think if there's any negotiating I need to do. Is there any negotiating I need to do here? Maybe with Turkey. Although, I could help Turkey into Romania. But I'm not sure that's a wise idea, given that the AI doesn't really... Why is it jumping me to the back of the screen so often? Well, twice, I guess. Not so often, but... it's a little bit annoying that it does happen. And I can't get this lined up. No. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, well, we will just progress the phase and see what happens. Hopefully Russia doesn't go to Budapest. Oh. Germany goes to Warsaw. See if Russia... oh, that's the first time I've seen the AI using our support hold. And it was in a place where it was entirely useless. Unless I'd supported the German unit into Galicia, which would have been a questionable move at best. But this does mean I get a double build. One in Budapest and one in Trieste. Budapest, obviously an army. Trieste, there's a choice. Given Turkey's strength, I'm considering a fleet. This is like the AI saw my complaint from last game. Oh, what is this? Alliance. Yes, France, sure, I will accept your alliance. So this is like the AI saw my complaint from last time that the AI never supports hold and thought, oh, I'll do it on the first phase just to show him. For no reason, given that there was no point to that. I don't have any retreats, so I will just progress the phase. And then for builds, obviously build Army Budapest. Army Trieste might be somewhat useful, but fleet is probably better. Thing is, an army can be used to go into Venice, the same as a fleet. But if a fleet goes into Venice, then you've got this issue that you can't really do much from there. So the fleet would either go down to Albania or to Adriatic Sea, and you'd need an army to backfill, which would be fine, except that Russia has an army in Galicia, which might be used to take back Warsaw, but also might be used to walk into my centres. So I'm tempted to go with an army there, just because I want to be able to push into Italy without having to backfill. Actually, maybe the fleet is better. I very much doubt this army will be able to do much. So actually, yeah, fleet is probably better here. Alright, so let's see what the other builds are. Turkey, of course, getting a triple build. That's rather worrying, but hopefully they do what they did before and just build 3 fleets around the Black Sea and never do anything. There's 1. There's 2. Of course, the third one can't be around the Black Sea. It is still a fleet. It's possible they shuffle them all over to the Black Sea. I had no attacks and no support that phase. Italy attacked me twice. Yes. Russia definitely attacked me. They broke that agreement. I feel like the infographic there is misleading. Alright, so I have a number of choices. One of them is just going straight for Turkey. I'm gonna have to go for Turkey at some point. But right now, is it the best idea? Questionable. An option is just moving this down to Trieste to protect it, and not advancing against Italy. Or moving this to Adriatic Sea, that's another one. And then potentially moving this into Bulgaria, which obviously wouldn't go if this wasn't AI. But it is AI, so we can take some risks like that. Move this in to cut any potential support. This of course leaves Vienna open, but if Russia goes in, I should have the ability to knock him back out again. And it gives me 2 fleets on the Ionian Sea at the end of the turn, providing this doesn't bounce here. Which would allow me to knock him out of there. So, that's my thinking there. Let's, again, progress the phase. I don't think this will be as quick a win, if it is a win, as... I don't think this will be as quick a win. Oh, the grunting. I don't think this will be as quick a... I don't think this will be as quick a win as the Italy game. What? Romania supports Bulgaria as Serbia? Romania is a fleet, it can't do that. Is that actually what that move is? If I get this... Oh, it doesn't matter because I cut it. But what? Okay. I knew this game was not great, but that's surprising. Well, I'm glad I cut that. Okay, so Italy didn't go up to Tyrolia or into Trieste, so that's kind of nice. This has straight path out into the Ionian Sea, but it's not my turn because it's retreat phase. There we go. Turkey had to take a unit off the board. Always a good sign. Perhaps the most worrying possibility now is that these four fleets are all adjacent to Bulgaria, so they're all able to push this out again. Means it might be best to just go for Romania. But then what's the guarantee that Russia doesn't just walk into Vienna while that's happening? So I think I do support this up here. And then use Greece to support this move. I don't know about this, because Russia's almost certainly... They would be much more likely to go to Warsaw, I think. But I'm not sure. I think moving that way is the best choice. Just because they're very likely to commit an attack to Bulgaria, a large attack, given their fleet positions right now. So trying to evacuate the army is a good idea. Trieste, not such a good idea. Putting that into Vienna. This going here is very likely given the AI. So it might be better if this just goes here. Which, of course, won't do anything. But it does mean that this essentially holds and protects that territory. Alright, so I think these moves are set. Let's go. Turkey, of course, not happy with that. Now we got to see if the Russian moves... Oh! Okay, so the Russian did take Vienna, but I took Venice. So I break even on that. The Turk went into Bulgaria with no support. And just held his 3 fleets. That's an interesting approach. I don't think he actually loses anything because he did take Moscow at the same time. Okay. So I now have a fleet in the Ionian Sea. Oh, I didn't take Venice. Oh. That's disappointing. So I don't actually go up 1 at all because I lose Vienna. This would have been much better going that way. But that's hindsight for you. Italy goes +1, which will be a fleet here. Most likely. Which is a little annoying. And Turkey does not have to disband that because it can retreat to Sevastopol. Turkey goes +1, I'm still stuck on 5. Italy +1, Russia +1. Russia +1 doesn't matter because it has to be in St. Petersburg, but Italy +1 is not good. So my first priority needs to be getting Russia out of Vienna. Italy builds fleet Rome. Okay. If you say so. I just noticed Norway is still neutral. Is England doing terribly? I haven't been looking over that side of the board. Okay, so England does not have Norway. They are just stuck on their 3 home centres. With nothing else. Alright. This is versus CPU, yes. As you can probably tell by the state of the board. They're not particularly great CPU. Russia wants an agreement. Russia wants a non-aggression pact. I'm tempted to accept that, actually. Just because I still want to take back Vienna. I mean, he agreed to a Galicia DMZ in the first year, and that didn't actually have any effect. He still walked in, so yeah. Alright, so another question, what do I do around here? Do I commit against Turkey? And just let Italy back into the Ionian? Seems like the best idea because they can't do much harm from... Oops. Need to not be negotiating. They can't do much harm from there. Whereas this move is going to help me quite a lot. I want to try and get a non-aggression pact with Italy. Of course, that alliance with France still holding. Yes. Well, I wouldn't say that's true. Although I don't think I've ever played against you, RHK. Oh, Italy does not like that suggestion. Alright. No non-aggression pact for you. I will deal with you after this Russian is out of my lands. So first step, get rid of this. Second step... take Bulgaria? Of course, my units are a little spread out. A little more spread out than I want them to be. Yeah, I'm gonna stab Russia. Ideally, I want to move the other one in, just because Budapest is a better position to go for the centres I want to go for. But I can't afford to let Italy into my land. So... that's that. I have to go there. So now's the question, what to do with Romania. If he's smart, he'll support himself in. If he's not smart, he will do what he did last phase and just move a unit into it. I'm tempted just to hold it or to move it to Bulgaria, because moving to Bulgaria will bounce out a fleet in Constantinople attempting to get there, which makes it easier for me to take in the future. It's very weird how your mind adapts to playing against the AI when you've been playing against them for a little bit. Just because these are moves that... a lot of these are moves it would be nonsensical to make against humans, but you beat the AI by exploiting it. Basically, the fact that everyone is attacking you all the time makes very normal playstyle very, very hard to pull off. Alright, so... what did England... so much grunting. All the grunting. I really hope you can hear it now. If the game audio isn't working, please tell me. Oh, supported move on both sides. Germany supporting Turkey into Romania. So there's a coalition against me now. I don't know what Germany has against me that they'd support Turkey in. I should make a gain here nonetheless, but losing Romania is a little bit annoying. I don't understand why the Russian is annoyed at that. That's the English leader at the back there. Wait a second. What did the German unit just do? Okay, wait. I've got to retreat. So this retreat, Serbia attacks more centers. Budapest is safer, but Budapest also means that if I do build, I can't build anywhere. That noise. Alright, so this goes to Serbia most likely, I think. So let's go to Serbia. Alright, so I didn't get into Aegean. I guess Constantinople's support held this. I wasn't actually looking. I think he tried to convoy anchor into Bulgaria, which is the first time I've seen a convoy as well from the AIs. I could just walk into one of the Italian centres. He's left Naples completely unguarded. That's a shout. Oh, I love the AIs moving into Tuscany with that fleet. Is definitely the best move they could have done there. I think I'd prefer Tunis because it's more defensible, but Naples works. Naples is good. I think I have to resign myself to losing Romania. So I will just try and take Bulgaria. I have to keep in mind that I'm only going to be going +1 maximum. So I think keeping Budapest open is through a self-bounce here, which prevents either of my units getting in, but also prevents an enemy attacking. That would help to some degree. I will be able to build there hopefully next phase, although I don't think I am actually getting Bulgaria, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, that Turkish moveset, not really what I expected. They tried to leave Romania, but they didn't manage to because I bounced them out of another centre, which led to a big bounce. Over here, both my units bounce out. That will bounce the Russian unit out and the Italian unit out, so I keep everything. I should get a build because I took Bulgaria and Naples. Which means I can build an army. I don't think those characters will ever get old. I've said it before, I'll say it again, Europa Universalis needs them. Make it a hell of a lot better game. Oh, this is retreat phase, okay. I have no retreats. Oh, I'm +2. Hang on, what? When did I get +2? I lost Romania, gained Bulgaria, and gained Naples. Oh, and I gained Vienna as well. Okay, I'm an idiot. But there was no way for me to get that double build unless I'd have gone... No, there was no way for me to get that double build because if I'd have left Trieste, the Italian would have marched in. And if I'd have bounced him out with Vienna, then there's no units left to protect Budapest, so the Russian would have gotten in. So one build it will have to be. Yes, I can't build anywhere else. So Turkey appears to be the strongest power on the board right now. Still. Because they've somehow made it to St. Petersburg. Germany helping everyone except me that phase. Well, not quite everyone, but... was a little surprising him supporting Turkey into Romania. Thankfully, the unit in Romania is a fleet, so it's fairly easy to get rid of. Well, as in, I don't need a unit in Serbia, because... it cannot move to Serbia, although it did manage to try and support a move to Serbia earlier on, which was a little bit weird. So, this fleet could go to Tyrrhenian Sea. I think it will try and go the most direct route back to try and recapture this, so I'll go to Rome to stop it. If I were Italy, I would probably move an army down to Apulia, or I would move my army across to Rome and then fleet into the Mediterranean, but we'll see what happens. If I was Italy, I wouldn't be in this position at all. Of course. I need to keep the units in Trieste, so I'll just move it to Venice, because that's more useful than holding, but it probably still does the same thing. I want a position that enables me to take Romania, so I'm gonna knock the Russian units out of there, and I want this in the Aegean Sea. Which leaves Bulgaria to do whatever. Probably just move to Romania, just to see if I can get anything. This probably gets dislodged. If it does get dislodged, I'll retreat it to Greece, because he'll probably dislodge it with a fleet. So the only centre under threat would be Greece. Maybe not even that if he goes to the wrong coast. We'll find out. I noticed coasts don't really have a representation in this game, so I don't know if they're actually programmed. I don't know why I'm even commentating this game. I should just leave the grants to do all the talking. They're far better than my commentary could ever be. So, I got bounced out of the Aegean, but on the plus side I didn't lose Bulgaria. Russia supported the Germany supported the Turk back into Moscow, but Russia has gone to Sevastopol. Ooh, more annoyance. Okay, no retreats on my part, so I will just let this phase progress. Oh. Try and get the board back into a reasonable position. So again, huge concentration of Turkish units over here. Going to try and take Romania. I'm hoping that he focuses... I'm hoping that he focuses on the Russian unit over here. I could actually go the other way, and it's less likely to work because the support can be cut from Ukraine. But it does leave me in a better position if I get there. And I do already have one build left over from the previous year. So that's going in Vienna. If I do gain another, it needs to go in Budapest. I think I just repeat the same moves here to keep and assume that Italy will repeat the same moves. There's no really good counter to what he's doing, so except just to do the same thing. Let's double support this. It's very possible Bulgaria gets dislodged. We'll see what happens. Germany got very angry about England moving back to the North Sea. Russia taking Liverpool. Not often you see a Russia who's lost Sevastopol and St. Petersburg take Liverpool. But then, this isn't normal diplomacy. These are fascinating AIs. Alright, so I did get Romania. Germany and Turkey both tried for Warsaw. Neither of them got in. No retreats on my part, so I will ready up. I went +3, but I do not have 3 open centres. Oh, I got Rome, somehow. Okay. Yes, I'm going more armies. I'm glad I built that fleet at the start, because I don't think I'm going to get an opportunity to for a little while here. The problem of my fleet being stuck here is a little bit annoying, though. Yep. Because I have nowhere to use that build. Alright, British fleet's coming off the board because they lost London and Liverpool. I didn't even notice them losing London. And the Russians getting a build because Germany and Turkey couldn't decide which one of them would take Warsaw. And the German unit here is still on the board. Oh, and Venice comes off the board. That's an interesting pick. I'm going to Tyrolia, clearly. But this means Rome is relatively safe, so I can just hold it there. What is your proposal? Your proposal is actually a move. Your proposal is that I support you to Warsaw. Well, I suppose it prevents him from doing anything against me, so I might as well accept it. It's not often we get the round of applause for getting the AI to agree to something, even if it is supporting his unit. Now, do I actually enter that support? It's another question. We know that Germany's going there, then how do we take advantage of that? Turkey's in an annoyingly nice defensive position here. Which means my next center is probably Venice. I see no reason not... Why is that a backstab? What does it do? Who's it a backstab against? Wait, hang on. It's a backstab against Germany, apparently, moving that there. I don't see how it's a backstab against Germany. Maybe that army holding was part of his conditions? If it was, I didn't see it. I guess if that's a backstab, then I have to backstab. I could just try for Constantinople. Oh. Hope. Holding in Romania is backstabbing Germany. Moving Bulgaria to Serbia is backstabbing Germany. What is this agreement that Germany's made that everything I do is backstab? Hang on. I just want to see if I enter the order that he wanted me to enter. Does that then stop everything else being a backstab? Oh yes, okay. So it meant that if I didn't issue this, then I'd be backstabbing him. That makes sense. But I am going to backstab him because I want this unit gone. And I want to take its place. Actually, I could just support him this way. And then move in behind him. Like so. That could work. Problem, of course, being that if anyone else moves there, it bounces me out, which is a little bit annoying. But hey, let's be nice. Let's not backstab someone for a change. Diplomacy is all about alliances. Oops. I just moved via convoy. I don't want to move via convoy. I want to move. Diplomacy is all about alliances, so let's play as an alliance for once. Let's keep true to our word with Germany, and hope he's happy with us. So, let's see how these... Oh, Rome doesn't have an order. I don't think Rome needs an order. Let's just hold it. It could go to Tuscany, of course, but then Naples is in... Why is Germany angry with this? Why am I angry with this, supposedly? Oh, Germany backstabbed me. Germany decided to support Turkey to Warsaw instead of accepting my support that he'd asked me for. Alright. That is the weirdest way to backstab I've ever seen, and I am very much regretting trusting him. Do the AIs ever make an agreement that they don't break in this game? I suppose France has made an agreement that they didn't break. They haven't attacked me yet. But this is just frustrating. Everything there stands off. That's a whole lot of nothing happening in the east. Okay, so I did manage to take Constantinople. That's good news. I do not have any retreats, so we will just carry on. Oh, I should have gone out to the Tyrrhenian Sea, it seems, because the fleet here decided to go off and do something else. I will open up Trieste for a potential build and take Venice at the same time. I want to guarantee that this is open. Wait, what? How did that get in there? Oh, Turkey... Did Turkey not take Germany's support? What happened? I'm gonna have to check over the VOD after this, because there's been a lot of supports that haven't made sense. Right, so... I could go here. I don't want them to take Constantinople back, which implies I should support hold it. At the same time, I don't want them to take Bulgaria, and they've still got this fleet. That's annoying. Which would imply that I need to bounce these units. What's the likelihood of him going to Constantinople? Very high. I think I need to attack further. A unit in Smyrna is much more useful than a unit in Constantinople, if it's an army anyway. Over here, I guess I'll move down and around. I could move to Warsaw in the hope it goes, but it won't, because there's a Turkish unit here, there's a Russian unit here, there's a German unit here, which will probably all go for it. I think these are the best moves that I can do. So I will leave them at that. Lots of angry nations again. Germany's still giving support. Oh, of course, that's why the Turkish unit didn't go. I cut Ukraine because I attacked it. But yeah, anyway. So I got into Smyrna, I'm pretty sure. And the Black Sea Fleet didn't do anything interesting, so got there too. Well, I got into both of my preferred destinations there. I think I go +3 here, because I think I had a leftover build, but I don't remember. France is getting a very good position in the west now. The most consolidated power apart from me. I think the AI does a lot better when it's got... Oh. I tell a lie. I didn't see that. Right. I guess France doesn't have the best position. Might still be the best position, although Germany has somehow gotten into St. Petersburg and they still own London despite 3 different powers having units around it. Well, I am building again, so it goes army, fleet. because some fleets are necessary to win. Not always, but it's nice to have them. Turkey goes -1? No, Turkey goes... Yeah, Turkey goes -1. We'll see what they take off. They took off Constantinople. Oh, -2. Okay. They took off Constantinople and Smyrna. Right. That leaves me with a bit of a nice position over here. 2 easy supply centers. This one's guaranteed if I just support it with a bunch of stuff. Now, is it time to go across the stalemate line yet? It probably is. I mean, there's no point in not doing it. Ooh, two offers at the same time. Okay, Germany wants support into Munich. France wants to renew our alliance. Okay. Happy with that. No. Okay, Germany has issued me a different offer, which involves me supporting him to Warsaw. Given that last time I accepted this, I'm gonna accept it anyway, just to make sure that he tries for it, although I doubt he will. Just to make sure that he doesn't move into my lands. This Black Sea fleet is still annoying. Maybe it's better to move this to here. Support that. I want to keep these here. I don't know whether it's a good idea. Yeah, let's go all in on Germany. Why not? Just sort of spread out opposition here. Go to the Adriatic Sea. That's just in case. Well, actually, Albania is strictly better, I guess, in this scenario, but they're pretty much the same. Let's go to here to see if we can bounce a move. Oh, I see an issue here. If I go here with support, then he retreats here and I've got nothing adjacent to help out in Rome. Actually, I guess this is better because it might be able to convoy something. It probably won't. I guess I'll support this move here, and I will just hold this unit so it can protect centers next turn if necessary. Oh, Romania and Bulgaria haven't received orders. Alright, well, your order is obvious. You can support that. Your order is to support that move. Let's do that. Germany, very angry about all these moves, of course, because I didn't give him the support I promised. Italy being a bit troublesome in that now he's threatening 2 centres instead of 1. So I either have to cover both or choose which of them to support. Choose which of them to cover. I prefer to get my fleet out, so I don't want to have it having to cover Venice, because that just delays it ridiculously. That's the same as it still being in Trieste. I can take Munich this turn. Guaranteed, I think. I can probably take Warsaw as well. Turkey and Germany not happy about that. Me very happy, apparently. Alright, so this move. I think Italy's more likely to go to Rome. What is Britain asking for? A non-aggression pact. Yep, that's fine by me. I will happily not invade Edinburgh and Norway. They can remain part of the very small area that will not be under Austrian control. Okay, so I am going to move. Why is that a stab on? Oh. So this is an alliance. An alliance means that you don't move to one another's... adjacent to one another's units without verifying it with them first. But I'm gonna break it anyway, because who cares? Turkey wants a non-aggression pact. I will happily accept and then stab you in the back. Because there's a chance it means that you won't attack me. I don't want to draft that and send it to Turkey. That would be very silly of me. I will instead just move there. And support that move. And then go here. I will trust Turkey not to attack me. And in the meantime, I will take Warsaw. Although I could take it from... I think this is less likely to be cut, so I will take it from there. And this can just make a random attack on Sevastopol and hope it works. Lots of random attacks this phase. I have the option of going for Spain here. It probably won't work, so Tunis is better. I think that's everything. Oh, Bohemia should support the move into Munich. This will break my alliance with France, unfortunately. But I do have a new partner in England. I guess Italy, right? Oh, Turkey slips into Bulgaria and stays alive. That's a little annoying, but I can deal with it. I do take his other two centres. That was a backstab, Turkey. How dare you? Alright. Wait, what? This is a fleet supporting an inland move again. Germany just issued Kiel support Berlin to Munich. I need to check if this works. Because it's kind of ridiculous. I do not have any retreats. So that stopped me from getting Munich. By an illegal move. Alright. Well, I still go +3, I guess, so I can be happy about that. If I build any fleets now, it will be forever before they get to the front line. So I might as well just go army build. So this is a recurring theme. It seems that when you grow big enough, your allies start getting suspicious of you, and they show that by going, whenever they are... Well, whenever you're getting anything resolved on the board. So, yeah. Italy kept the units in their homeland. That is annoying, but not the end of the world. This should move to Armenia. Black Sea is a nice location for me to have a unit. And Constantinople, a unit there, is useless once this fleet is gone, so there is not much point in me doing much there. Alright, so I guess in the interest of securing Munich, since I now know that this fleet can... Oh, that's something I need to test, hang on. Let me just issue a move here. See, can Ankara support that move? No, it can't. So I guess it's just the AI that can cheat. It is disgraceful that they let the AI get away with that. So I have multiple places to cover here. This is a... Actually, that's a terrible move. I want to take Ukraine, I guess. So I guess I'm not moving to Cilicia. Unless I go here. And just send these units around. And send this one up here instead. Then this one goes here, most likely. Yeah, that should be fine. Again, not really talking about the moves. Oh. This is suspicion. Italy bounced me again, as I thought he probably would. Alright, so Turkey is essentially dead at this point, because his fleet gets dislodged and disbanded. Russia, maneuvering around. I still get into Ukraine, so I'm happy. I am able to take Sevastopol. And Moscow. I think I can win this phase. Yeah, so 1907, only 1 year. Oh, actually, yeah, no, only 1 year after, if this all goes. This is, 1 year short of my record, which was the Italy game in 1906. Wait, was it 1906? I think it might have been 1905, actually. Whatever it was kind of impressive. Then let's take Munich, being the one centre across the stalemate line that we need to win. And have a go for Spain anyway, but it's not going to work. And just make sure that we don't lose anything to some Italian trickery. And then Bulgaria can just support hold Romania because it's got nothing else to do. That should be that. So, all of that goes. And that will be 18 centres. Oh, I get Spain as well, so 19 centres. Because the French unit did not want to move out of Portugal. And I believe that is also Russia eliminated. From 5 to 0 in 1 year. Oh no, wait, he gets supported into Belgium, so he survives on 1 centre. lots of suspicion from former allies, and present allies in the case of Britain. So, no retreats on my part. You have won! And there is the slightly freaky noise at the end of the game, and this statue thing that I still have no clue what it is. And that was diplomacy, again, as Austria. How to win at diplomacy, you should clearly do that in a real game. Everything I did there, and you're set. And Italy and Turkey both bit the dust in the final year. Russia got very close. They actually managed to take London and Norway, so they didn't get very close. England got very close to dying in the final year. But yes. So, that was that. Thank you for tuning in, if you did tune in. And if you're actually watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. And I will hopefully see you again, not too soon, because I will be at home over Christmas, so I have terrible internet there. But when I'm back at university, I should be fine to stream again if anyone's interested. Yep, I've been Captain Meme, and I will cut out the stream here.